Hola, yo soy Señora Smith. Hey guys, it's Miss Smith. Welcome to our writing class. Bienvenida a la escritura. Mi español es muy pequeño, but I'm learning and practicing every day. So if y'all want to teach me some words of the day, please come and teach me some words of the day. In this lesson, we're talking about why we write. ¿Por qué escribimos? So our objective or our objetivo is that students or estudiantes or you guys will be able to describe the purpose of writing, escribe, in school, escuela, in life, la vida. But you're probably like, why the video though, miss? ¿Por qué el video? Well, we're learning in a video because we're doing self-paced learning. Y'all might be used to self-paced learning or remember self-paced learning from last year with me and Mr. Smith. Well, in 8th grade, we're also going to be doing self-paced learning in our writing portion of the class. It's easier to do self-paced learning and writing because you get the most amount of time to write and teachers have the most amount of time to support you in your writing. It allows your teacher time to check on individual students. Since we're not teaching the whole entire time, we have time to circulate and check on you guys and see where you're at and help you with the writing process. It allows you to easily ask questions. You can easily raise your hand and ask for help instead of waiting and seeing when is the best time during our teaching. You actually get to freely raise your hand because we're always available most of the time. It allows you to work at your own pace that's best for you. We know that a turtle, la tortuga, and a rabbit, el conejo, we know that they both work at different paces. They're not at the same speed, and that's the same thing for our writing. When I'm in my doctoral program, sometimes I do my assignments very quickly and sometimes I do them very slow. It just depends on what pace I'm at that time. And that's just like any other kind of writing. Like sometimes we work really fast, sometimes we work really slow. And that's why self-paced learning allows us to be at the best pace that works for us. It also allows you to catch up when you're absent. When you're not here, you usually just miss out on that instruction and you miss out on that learning. Because we're doing self-paced learning, you can easily go back to wherever you left off. That way you continue your learning instead of missing it. So what I want you to do is I want you to tell me, what do you like to write about? ¿Sobre qué te gusta escribir? Me, myself, I like to write about cooking. Me gusta cocinar. I love cooking. I love writing new recipes. Those are things that I enjoy. So I write recipes because that's what I like. Some people like to write stories. Some people like to write about their favorite foods. Some people like to write about favorite movies. Some people like to write about the fun things that they did. They like to write about their friends. Some people even like to write to support social justice. In this class, we get to read Martin Luther King Jr.'s letters from Birmingham jail, where he wrote an essay or a letter while he was in jail to fight for social justice for African Americans. So those are all wonderful reasons on why we write. So let me tell you, why do we write? Like I said before, we write to tell stories. We write to tell about things that we know. We write to share our ideas. We write to show what we know. And we also write to convince other people what we believe in because we believe in things. So why do you think it's important to write in school? ¿Por qué es importante escribir en la escuela? Okay, why is it important to write in life? ¿Por qué es importante escribir en la vida? So it's important to write because of these things. You're like, but miss, why do we have to write? ¿Por qué tenemos que escribir? So we have to write because it helps us explain other things to people. It helps us it helps us explain our ideas to other people. It shows what we know, and you never know when you have to write about something. Look at Chance the Rapper right here. Like, he raps every single day. He has to write those raps, obviously. Think about people who are trying to get jobs. When you try and apply for a job, you have to write. You have to write on that job application. If you're giving a speech, you have to be able to write in that speech. If you're going to college, even in high school, you have to write in those places. So we're only helping you so you can get where you need to be for high school. If you're writing a birthday card to somebody, you need to know how to write that birthday card. You don't want to be that person who's writing the wrong thing or the sentence doesn't sound right and that person doesn't understand what you're saying. And they're like, huh? ¿Por qué? Yeah, you got to know how to write. So how often are we gonna write? We're gonna write every day. Wait, what? Yes, we're gonna write every single day. Yes, in this class, except for Saturdays and Sundays because you don't have school. But other than that, every day you write. Will it be hard? Será difícil? Yes, sometimes writing is hard. Sometimes writing is easy, and sometimes writing is fun. Hopefully we can always make it fun, but I know sometimes it's not going to be fun. But that's okay because we're going to get better. It being hard only means that we need to improve, and we're going to keep improving. And hopefully by the end of the year, writing is extremely easy to you because we're going to make sure that you get there, and we're going to support you through the whole entire process. You're not doing this on your own. We are here for you because we support you and we love you, and we're your teachers. That's our job. So I want you to tell me, what is hard about writing for you? ¿Qué tiene de difícil escribir? Here are some real responses from some students. They say, sometimes I don't know what to write about. You know, sometimes I also don't know what to write about, and that's okay. One thing that I'm going to help you out is I'm going to give you some ideas sometimes when you start off with your writing to kind of brainstorm what to think about, and that's going to help you out. Miss, I can't always spell the words I want to write. You know, I can't always spell the words either. I use this thing called Google, and it really, really helps. So you can use that. I'm also going to provide you a list of common misspelled words, and that's going to be helpful. Just remember, when we write, we don't text. So I shouldn't see IDK or IDC or B-C because we're writing, we're not texting. It makes my hand hurt, miss. Look, writing makes my hand hurt, especially with the whole pandemic and a year and a half of not writing on a piece of paper. It also makes my hand hurt. But as long as we continue to do it, eventually our hand won't hurt anymore. I'll get used to it. Also, we have these things called computers. And so if writing is really a struggle for you on paper, you can always type it online. My handwriting isn't very good, miss. That's okay. Like I said, we have these fancy computers and they'll help you with your writing, and you can choose whatever, you know, style of writing you want to do. And that works that way. Also, your teachers are like, they have superpowers where we can like decode anything. Well, sometimes we can't decode what y'all write at all. And we're like, hey, you need to use a computer from now on. But majority of the time, we can read what y'all write. And so now we're on to our exit ticket. So what you're gonna do now is you're gonna take these last 10 minutes and you're gonna have time and ink. What does time and ink mean? Well, you go to your exit ticket that says time and ink. You're gonna put your first and last name, your class period, and then you're gonna choose one of the following prompts to write about. I know I don't have any prompts right here. I promise you, you have prompts on your screen. Read what the prompt says. One of them says, write about what you did over the summer. So choose a prompt and write it down and just type away for 10 straight minutes, and that's our time and ink. I hope you'll have a fabulous time. Bye guys, hasta luego.